send it down to Kevin Harlan as we
dropper.
get set.
Oh, yo, look towards the darkness. Nah, yo, look towards the light. Yo, what the?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. It's basketball out in Oklahoma City, Chesapeake Energy Arena to be exact. We'll see the Thunder go up against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game. But anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 2 games. Doesn't mean the teams.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right.
I
We get 2 games a night, remember?
on the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, is out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a
ice
brick
those
wall,
knees,
that's not a...
and man up.
Yeah, maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Six seconds left to play here in the third. Payne out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Ibaka. And it's McGarry in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Phoenix ahead, up 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Check it out.
And the final period of play just about to start. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Chandler out there with Livingston. And it's Tucker in at the small forward position. Thunder trailing by 11. Durant kicks to Ibaka. Passes it to Caldwell-Pope. They set the screen. Dishes it to Durant. And the 3 ball is good. Durant's got 20.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Bledsoe. Freak sets a screen for Bledsoe. Shot clock at 5. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Bledsoe's got 14 points now in the second half.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Freak. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Freak's got 22.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
And he gets it to go. And it's 7 points for Serge Ibaka.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose. And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
Good. And now it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Caldwell Pope. Uncovered. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Suns. Freak's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the score by Phoenix. There's a screen to the inside. Here's Ibaka.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Here is Knight. Bledsoe outside. They double team Bledsoe. Here's Knight. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's been a good game for Knight. He's got 11 points and 10 assists also. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Knight hits them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Here's Knight. Bledsoe outside. Puts up the baby hook, and it's Freak missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Westbrook drives in and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Knight wide open, and he's good on the 3-ball. Knight's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Caldwell-Pope pass to Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And Tucker kicks to Freak. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Tucker dishes to Knight. From 10 feet out, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Suns lead by 17.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Westbrook passes to Durant. Cantor sets the pick for Durant. Back to Westbrook. The feed to Cantor. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Phoenix leading by 17. Now the dish to Knight. He feeds it to Freak. It's stolen by Ibaka. Durant kicks to Caldwell-Pope. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Freak. Goes back up. And Chandler lays it in.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
The wide open look for Durant. Connects from three-point range. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Freak kicks it to Tucker. Inside. Here's Freak. And Durant comes to help. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, a good one here for Freak. He has 9 rebounds, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Freak at the line for 2.
And that one misses. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. There's the screen. Stolen by Tucker. And here's the break. Here's Chandler. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Adams outside. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Suns leading by 14. It's Knight with the drive to the left side wing. Pass to Freak, and it's blocked by Adams. And here's Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. They grab their own miss. Ibaka, but they get it back. Adams down low. Chandler on him.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Bledsoe outside. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And that's now 27 points for Eric Bledsoe. Thunder trailing by 17. Outside Durant. The pass to Ibaka. Kicks to Adams. Doubled by Livingston. Adams against Chandler, and Westbrook gets it to go.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Suns leading by 15. To the paint, and the basket by Livingston. Freak's got 16 here in the second half.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now Westbrook. Pass to Ibaka. The 3, and he gets it to go.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Down low. Here's Freak. Chandler kicks it to Tucker. Bledsoe outside. To the inside. Stolen by Durant. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Caldwell Pope dishes to Ibaka. Again, Ibaka missing. Phoenix has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Freak. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
He had a nice open look right there. Ibaka's got 12 now in this quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Knight kicks to Freak, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Thunder trailing by 14. To the middle, here's Ibaka, and here's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Knight. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Basket by Contagious Caldwell Pope.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Feeds to Tucker. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Ibaka. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. McGarry's checked in for Oklahoma City.
2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Freak.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
And both free throws good from Freak. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Westbrook kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's a good screen. To the middle. Drive by Adams. And he jams it with authority.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry fee.
Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Outside Knight. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Freak. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. 33 points for Freak.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that. I like that reference.
Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Here's Westbrook. Here's Durant. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Westbrook passes to Caldwell Pope. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
Here's Freak. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
Westbrook, no good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Here's Freak. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space. And the shots that we like to take, it was really team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Eric Bledsoe. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Man, I can't say enough about Bledsoe. He's strong, he's fast, aggressive, and Bledsoe is a terrifying on-the-ball defender. I mean, he truly scares the guys he's guarding. He's scaring me, Ernie, and I don't even have a ball.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.